Hi friends, this is Gail ONeill, and I teach stamping. I hope you enjoy. So we're using the back side of this stamp, which is going to make a reverse stamping. I'm hoping that I did put it in the suggestion box, but I hope Stampin' Up! Comes up with like a rectangle flat piece that we can use for this technique. Okay, so what I'm going to do is ink up this beer mug. And usually you're inking on this side. But because we're doing reverse, we're going to do a little reverse. So then I want to ink that up. Sometimes you can do it a couple times, which I will need to do just to get that image a little crisper. That's the advantage of having a tool like this. It's the same thing when you go to, stamp it. Okay, looks better. So now I'm going to take this and bring it down and stamp it. And I think that's kind of good enough to show you what we're doing. Okay, so this I am going to need again, so I'm going to put it onto this block. Let me just stamp it off so I don't get it all over myself. This thing. All right, so let me put it where it belongs. So okay. So then I'm going to take this and also stamp it regular. But I'll do a quick coloring and the glue technique, which I did learn from my friend Sue. So you can see that these are now reversed. I also did another trick today. My light blend actually ran out, so I couldn't get any color out of it. So I pulled off this piece, dropped a couple little drops of ink, and put in some 91% alcohol, and it seems to be working because right now we can't order until June. So I'm just going to color. This is the lighter color, and I'm just going to do one of these because I did pre-do them just to try and make my videos a little bit faster, especially Sundays is Walking Dead night, so I know I'm not the only one. Okay, so I'm going to add some darker color and then do a little blending. So along where it's darker, and then blend that out. So there's the beer. Now for the mug, I lent my light gray marker. Oh, this is actually, oh, this is the old one, the Blendabilities. I lent my light one to my girlfriend Kat, so the old ones are not as light as our light. So I'm going to show you another trick. But I didn't like the way this looked without putting a little color. And this was way too dark. So now I'm going to take the color lifter, which is this, and it's basically just the alcohol. And that's going to lighten this up. It's taking away some of the color. Can you see how that's getting lighter? Okay, I'm liking it. So now, and I'm not, there it is, okay. So we're going to take the glue, and I'm going to put that white glue all over where I want the foam to be. And then I'm going to take some embossing powder. Let's grab a piece of paper from under here. And put some embossing powder right onto that glue. And then put the extra back in there. And of course my cleanup Swifty. Okay, so now for a little bit of noise. A lot of noise. I just dropped everything off my shelf. Now it'll bubble a little bit. I hope you can hear me with this. And then I kind of lift it away so it doesn't bubble too much. Let it go down. And there, if you can see it, it's got some texture to it, so it looks like the beer is foaming. The other thing, and only because when I put that, the background of this card is crumb cake, so I'll put a little of that. Okay, so we're done with those. So what I would do is cut that out. Cut that out! But with the magic of television, there's my two, the reverse and the regular. Already done, and I put dimensionals on the back. So we're going to take this, we're going to take So Saffron and that bubble background stamp, and I'm just going to stamp all over. Randomly, no set way. Backgrounds are pretty easy most of the time. Okay, so that's all we need for that. Then I'm going to take this piece, it's 3/4 of an inch, and I'm going to stamp from that set, Here's to You and Your Amazingness. And I'm going to do that also in black. And it's a little cockeyed. My head might get in the way because it's better to be over it. Okay, that's a little better. And then with this, I'm just going to trim that there. And then make a flag. And this is just the quicker way to do it. That's going to go there. And these are going to go there. But now with that other background stamp in soft suede, and this is our new pads that'll be available soon. And they just lift up, slide in. Gotta love it. So just so I know that I'm going about in the right place, stamp that there. Whoops, I'm still used to the old ones. Okay. And then the happy birthday from Vertical Greetings. And I'm going to stamp that here. Perfect. Okay. So this also I raised. So I'll take a couple more. And put that there. And then the 2 beer mugs will go there and there. I love that trick. Love it. Okay, and then very vanilla. And I didn't score this, so let's give it a score. So this is a half a sheet of cardstock. And I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. And then fold it the opposite way. Just burnish it a little bit. And then we can glue it together and have a finished card. So remember, if you don't have a demonstrator and you need a catalog, leave me a message, and when the catalogs are available, I will get one to you. And there's the card. Give your guy, your father, whoever. I mean, this could even be a Father's Day card, whatever you want to make it. But I just love those mugs. So anybody who has shared, commented, will be in for the drawing to win this card. So I'll see you again tomorrow night. Tomorrow I'm going to be sharing this great cutting tip that I learned from an Australian demonstrator. Her name is Kylie Bartucci, I think it's pronounced. But she does this love it, cut it thing. It's kind of awesome, showing you how to use up all your cardstock and your DSP mostly, not the cardstock. So I'll be showing you that trick tomorrow night. I'll be on again about 8 o'clock. And I'll see you then. Good night.